Okay. Um, I guess I should ask, do we want to do the like mechanical stuff like first, or do you want me to give you the RP prompts first?
Probably RP because I would like the mechanical stuff as close to actually using it as possible.
Okay. In that case,
You've got mail.
My God.
here we go. So 2 weeks do pass. So you guys are gonna get 2 folios.
Snake Eyes.
Oh, the fucking. Damn it.
Snake Eyes. Oh god, wait. Oh god, I heard about
Man, I forget how rich fucking Duloc is. Wow. Really, this army should be led by like a gnome from Duloc. They're in charge of everything. They're everywhere.
Interesting. Where is where is the Archduke going?
The article doesn't say.
I don't love that.
this. Oh god.
So, do your characters care about any of this news? Do they
What
do
is
anything with
Mirage Inc.?
Uh, Jacques is out of care for Aerith. Is concerned about the Sorbonne news. Yeah, I don't know about the Snake Eyes one.
What is Mirage Inc.? I don't remember that.
Let's see. I guess as in Persistence's memories, you would know, as Isabella, that it's basically a interplanar like corporation, kind of similar to the Gold Pack Trading Company, based out of the elemental plane of water.
Okay, yeah. Lev doesn't know what that was.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right.
That's
Elijah's
what
gonna
it is.
buy a couple shares.
But it felt like something that Lev would have noticed, but was bringing up
No, this
complete blanks.
this is probably new to Lev. I
Okay, there we
imagine.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you picked up on a very specific detail at a very specific point in time.
No, I thought it was because Silas is just the head of the Gold Pack Trading Company in like Asarius, not like overall, but yeah. So that's why I
I
thought it
mean,
was something
he's a pretty
Asarius
big wig.
related. Oh yeah, pretty big wig at this point.
Yeah. I figure he's basically number 2 at this point.
It's probably the case of like there's the CEO at the head office, and then he's now part of the largest branch. So it's
Yeah.
like the governor of California, so to speak.
Right, exactly.
Gavin Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
But
And then
less slimy.
Curious.
I just realized something
Yeah.
about this battle.
Yeah.
We have a navy.
Yeah.
Why didn't
We
we
also have a
bring any of the
warship.
boats up to provide cannon fire?
I
We also have that. We also have that Magitech ship.
I don't think we should put the drop ship into
Yeah, the drop
combat.
ship is unarmed.
Yeah, it's
See,
also
Oh,
if we
never mind
lose
then.
it, that's such a blow to everything.
Are we also bringing our crocodile, our sentient crocodile?
I mean, it's
Is he
there, but
here?
it's one crocodile.
He could have a crocodile
Forgot
army.
about our one sentient crocodile.
Or isn't he in the swamp?
I have no idea. I thought he
He's
followed
chasing after that
us.
other Alvarez captain.
He's a
Oh,
time
he
wizard.
is.
I thought he was a time wizard, but okay.
That's the other
That guy's
lizard.
being chased by a crocodile and some ghouls, so well, you know they're just having their own fun time.
Mm-hmm.
The Benny Hill music starts to play. Faintly in the
Oh, thank
background.
If
Peter
you want to
Pan.
add Benny Hill music for your for your pleasure, that's fine.
I wanted to say Benny Hill music, but with a
I don't think
banjo.
that guy's thinking of any Benny Hill to it. I think that guy's thinking more like some form of like predators going on.
You know, that's fair. I can read. I am incredibly nervous about that Ubrana news, though.
Okay, well, it sounds like Jacques might be coming to speak to you about it.
I believe canonically, Minx still doesn't understand any of that. every time it's come up, it's been in relation to like weird dreams and other stuff, and I don't think he's ever picked up on the fact that it's real. He just keeps assuming whatever she's worried about. Is like, oh, that guy's lame, and he's like, duh, that guy does look lame, and then just moves on. But he is completely unaware.
But I mean, that was a perfect time if you're with Aaron for
Yeah.
Minx to finally figure it out.
I mean, I guess that depends on where she is. At this time, he's dealing with.
I mean, I'm assuming we all got mail as we're eating breakfast one day.
I thought, wait, no, isn't it one person gets the mail and they tell everyone else?
It shows up in your diplomat's pouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
So
you guys get to decide who it is that's in charge of your mail. It was persistence, but
It
I
is
thought
not
it's
Isabella.
Jacques.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been Jacques mostly.
Okay, so Jacques gets the newspaper.
And he's worried and he goes straight to Aerith.
and where are you, Minx?
What was I doing week 1? Was that training or was that sabotage?
Let me look at the notes. Hang on. Other documents, siege preparations. Minx in the first week was training. You're
Okay.
training both weeks.
Okay. So Minsk is training. That's where he is. He's wherever the barracks is, the training field.
I
That's what he's
super
doing.
fell asleep last week. What is
You did.
You did.
Aerith doing? Yeah, I passed out. I passed away, I think, actually, is what happened. My spirit left my body. I slept so hard. I woke up nauseous. That's how hard I slept.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you guys figured out basically your defense plans for the city, and where almost everybody is going to be like contributing their talents to the defense. Um, so I think you still need to decide. Everybody has, so Jacques is with the black bandanas, Isabella is with your Matrix Cannoneers, Elijah is with the Outriders, Minx is with the 245th Marine Company, um, Noctum is with one of the skeleton cannons. We do need to decide which unit Aerith is in. So Aerith, the thing that you do is you double the morale modifier of adjacent units when they take the rally action, which is basically how they regain health. So if a unit is not adjacent to any enemy units, it can take the rally action. They roll a d20, they add their morale modifier, which is different for each unit. It's on the unit card in the character sheet. And if they get a 20 or higher, they regain a hit point. Um, so, a bit of advice: the field hospitalars, if you look at their character sheet, they have an ability called drums, which I'm basically is what's representing their medical skills, which is they make a rally save, and if they succeed, they can give a health to another unit, basically. And if you look at their morale bonus, it's +8, and so your ability doubling that makes it +16. The DC is 20.
Put
So
me in there.
so it has to be a unit adjacent to you, to the unit
Okay.
you're in. So it has to be a unit that is sitting next to them.
And the hospitaliers are right here. So
Hospitaliers. Heard
Where
it here,
did you put
folks.
them? I'm sorry.
here.
They are. Here,
I'm too zoomed out.
There you go.
Aha! I was on the far side of the map.
Yep.
Yes, I was pointing at where all the units are. So
Yes, and my screen was so far to the left that I didn't even see that. All right, hospitaliers. Where are you, my dear friend?
Mm.
I do love some of the names of these as I'm reading through them. Yeah, hospitaliers. So, do we have anyone I know you just read them off, but my memory is shite. Have you read? Do you have anyone in the Golden Eagle?
They're
Nobody
right
is currently with the Golden Eagles
there,
now.
and the Golden Eagle units are right next to the hospitaliers.
Yeah.
Isn't that where I'm supposed
So
to be
Yeah, you certainly
to
can.
get that bonus?
yeah, so you do need to put them. They do need to actually be touching a face like this. Being catty corner like this does not count as being adjacent. So you need to be like that or like that. But then yeah, that would work.
I would say put the hospitaliers behind the Golden Eagle Warriors.
Like that? Or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
like
Yeah.
they gotta be touching.
Yep,
So I'd say it like that.
that works.
and they can give up +1 healing to anyone adjacent to them or anyone.
The ability is anybody on the field.
Perfect.
So when they come up, it's basically a 75% or so chance of giving a health to a unit.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll take the Golden Eagles.
Okay. Uh, all right. So that is that. So everybody's been assigned. And then with that, we also now have. Uh, where is this? Here we go.
You've
Some
got
more time
mail.
passes. Wait. Oh, did I already have it open? I did.
Are we gonna run through that scene with?
Oh, yes, you should do that first before you
Yeah.
look at this.
Oh Lord.
Oops.
Sorry, I forgot.
I see stock. I saw the word stock buybacks and I instantly got mad.
It's very evil, isn't it?
Reddit cursed word. Um, yeah. So after that first bit of news, that's when um, since Jacques gets the mail, he's gonna go to find Aerith real quick, um, wherever she might be at the time. Um,
During that, I would probably be. Yeah, with the Golden Eagle Warriors.
all right.
I didn't realize they were orcs, and that made me really sad and really happy all at the same time.
He'll just come up to her and be like, Aerith, are you are you busy at the moment?
Oh no, excuse me, and she'll walk off the floor, out of the training camp, and be like, "What's up?"
Um, something's come in the pouch, and I feel that you should read it.
All right.
And he sort of hands her the newsletter.
Hmm. I don't love that.
Agreed. Where do you think he's going?
Well, we have been raising a ruckus recently. There's there's no way that there's no way that my real name got out there.
Right.
Don't think. You know, I've only ever gone as Aerith. Except for when I told all of you my real name. So there's no reason that he should know it's me, but also, how many water genocides do you know?
Very few.
I am afraid he might be trying. I don't know if he'll come here. He's a coward. And this is a lot for him to try. It wouldn't make sense for him to come here just now. Unless he's really crazy and he decides braving a war front to recapture me is in his best interest.
Bro.
You don't think he would, do you? War's, frankly, the perfect time to do a snatch and grab. That's not. That's actually very much his style. But I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll get through. We'll get through this. Let's pass word to Elijah. Maybe his shadows can keep an eye out for anything suspicious, and you can let your pirate friends know if there's anything
I think we
they
should
can
also tell the
inform you about
Marines.
on the tides. Agreed. But if he does come here, he has to get through a lot of people to get to you.
Standing up to him in your dream was so much easier than just the mere thought. And she's like digging her like fingers into her collarbone, level anxious. That is so much easier to deal with than seeing his name in a newspaper and not knowing where he's going. I saw him in your dream. Yes, I realized he wasn't real. Oh,
He sort of takes her hands away from her collarbone real quick. He just goes, "Look, things are difficult. I understand. I don't know the full extent of what you're going through, the levels of anxiety that could be causing. But you are in a safe place right now, as safe as an impending war zone can be. He is not here right now, and even if he comes here, you are not facing him alone.
all right.
And if needs be, you need never see his face. I will handle him if need be. Or Tantalus can stick a mimic on him. Who knows?
We'll just put him in Pennelis's weird mushy room. Did I tell you that he has a weird mushy room now? I was a little drunk.
The less that I know, the saner I'll stay.
That is fair.
But for
Alright.
now, I will let you get back to this. If you need anything, let me know.
Alright, I should go inform Minx and the Marines.
All right. I'll inform. Uh, I'll inform Elijah and let him know if that's all right with you.
Oh yeah, that's fine. And she sort of pulls herself together, and she goes and she finds Minx.
Right. And
Uh,
then
he
Jacques will tell Elijah.
Minsk is training with the Marines. And when she finds him, he appears to be sternly talking to one of the Marines, which is a little unusual for the typically good-natured Minsk. But she does see kind of like a gross little glob of something on the ground. And when he sees her, he's gonna like turn and kind of like try and step in front of the gross glob to prevent her from looking at it. Yeah, comrade. I was just informing my comrades here that certain behaviors are not to be acceptable in these civilized lands. I don't care how they feel about stuffing tobacco in their beaks. They can't just spit it out anywhere. I tell you, these Marines, these locals showed them something called deep. Now every Marine has a cheek full of this bullshit.
Well, you do not have to hide anything from me, Minx. I'm a pirate. Remember, I've seen far worse.
I, that's probably true, but it is still disgusting. I can't stand this. Just smoke it like a normal. We have flames. All of us. Well, not all of us. I don't. But many of us have flames. It's the easiest thing. Smoke tobacco. Easy. Spit tobacco. Why? It's gross.
uh, should we invest in getting your Marines a spittoon?
What exactly is this?
It's a like a metal urn sort of shape, and they spit the tobacco into it, so it doesn't go all over the ground.
Ah, this way they can work on accuracy at same time for a breath attack. I am actually okay with this idea.
All right, I will see if what I can find.
This is good. What brings you here, other than hearing me dressing down my comrades?
As much as I do love to hear that, I am here on a little bit of personal business. Um, so I need your Marines to look out for, and I show him. I don't have it. I took it. I don't know. I show him the thingy. Read that.
This is guy from island nearby. Huh?
Yes.
Well, we can certainly take a look for him. Are we worried about him?
At very least, I am. Minx, I don't actually know if you know this. That is my husband.
I think this means something different than I'm thinking it means.
What do you think it
Like,
means?
um, the person the government assigned you to be with to make children.
Sort of. He is the government that assigned himself to me for me to make him children.
But
Non-consensual.
that's odd.
He's a
I
very
mean,
bad man.
they no council, no doctors, no specialists to determine who is best for who. Wait,
No,
I thought outside of UDDC, you guys do the love marriage,
we normally do.
but he didn't do that.
Outside of
No.
communism, we do both, apparently.
Um, how do I put this? Uh, Minx,
Yep,
how
yep.
many water genocides have you seen before?
Before you, none. Wait. What do pictures count?
No, real
No.
in person.
Then no, just you.
He had never seen one either. And I am not bad looking.
Yeah. You're going to say it like
Uh,
that? You're remarkable. Come on, you are a comrade of mine, and I do not allow comrades to talk bad about comrades. So you look much better than okay.
I I appreciate it. However, he thought that I looked really good, and so he
Ah, and
stole
then
me.
he assigned himself to you. That is very rude. Very not good.
Yes, but the problem is that there are two problems.
Da.
One, I ran away. Plus
Swam away?
side, uh, uh, let's say pirates showed up at my window in the middle of the night and whisked me away to pirate adventures,
That is
which is how I
pretty
became a
handy.
pirate. But he
Uh,
has not
he is
let
the sort
go.
of capitalist who does not like it when the property liberates itself.
Yes,
Da.
so he's been looking for me, which is why I changed my name.
You changed your name? It's not Aerith?
No, my real name is Oriana. And she looks around and then she leans in and she says quieter, "My real name is Oriana."
Okay. Which do you prefer?
Aerith. I've
Okay,
been Aerith for a very long time.
then Aerith it is. This is the name I know you as. This is the name you are.
But the problem is, and don't do the math because this makes the situation even yuckier, alright?
I am suddenly bracing myself, and I do not know why. Typically, math is a good subject of mine.
He also has my son. Still. My son who turned 6.
He's gonna kind of like look up for a second, and then arch a brow, and then be like, "Oh wait, no, wait, I forget that. No, the math must be wrong. Definitely, I'm doing the math wrong because if I convert from UDDC to non-UDDC measures, and then also from Dragonborn to human, and I don't know what the genasi. The math is not working. Oh, yet Bedman. Very. With the Marines, we'll see to it that we kill him for you.
Don't kill him, because if you kill him, then Artemis has reason to. Something could happen to my son.
Okay.
I don't.
Marines will create big spittoon to put him in. Da?
uh, if we must, I just need. I just don't want him to interrupt what we're doing right now. I don't want him. He has claimed neutrality, but he is not a good person, and neutrality means nothing, and I am concerned that there might be a in the heat of battle snatch and grab situation. I don't think he'll do it. He is in fact a coward.
I bet you said he is a government capitalist figure. He might be a coward, but he will pay much braver men than him to try and do this. Da?
Yes.
I
And I
have a quick idea. Are
all
you
right.
capable of making his ship look like illusion of giant lady kraken to try and lure kraken up and eat ship?
You know, I don't actually have that ability, but that is incredible.
Do you think Tantalus, I am loath to ask him because I don't know what he would do with this illusion afterwards, but he might just find it funny. Maybe I will ask him.
But I don't. It's the line, the flurry of activity in recent weeks. I don't know if he knows that I'm here, and I don't want to take the chance that he does.
Very well. Um, well, my Marines will be on the case. This is
I know Jacques wants
aquatic
to
mission
speak to him.
to tell him he is a bad capitalist and send him home.
And hopefully to get my son back.
Is he bringing the son with him on the snatch and grab mission?
No. It looks like Artemis is in charge of my son.
Who is Artemis?
Duke Artemis. Do I know who Duke Artemis is?
Aerith would know them, but I don't think that we've come up with any details for them so far, other than
They
their name.
are a duke.
They are a dookie.
They're probably a big
So,
dookie head, knowing everyone on Ubran.
well, I mean, you also do know that obviously Thalens trusts him, right?
Yeah.
Or her with that kind of name. Could be him, could be a her, maybe a they them.
Maybe they
Still up
them.
in the air.
Who knows?
Um,
You have room to improv and yes and here.
it is really inopportune. If I were not scheduled to be training for the next period of time, if he has left island, this would be prime time for us to take the ship, the flying one, sneak to island, grab son, sneak back. But and unfortunately, the siege might have to put that on hold.
You know, I think the timing is just incredibly fortuitous for his departure. It's like the fates really aligned for it.
In a bad way?
That is yet to be seen.
Have you considered asking your god to make portal?
I haven't. He's
mean-
busy right now. and
Eh,
he's-
This is why we stick to worshipping Tvarish. He is at least capable of keeping us all in good spirits. If you worship God, he not make giant magic portal for you when you need it. What is point of God?
It's different. Like I do not want to be a burden to him, Karen.
What? He is. Yep.
It's
I'm
all
going to
right.
leave this point alone. That I know you are a good comrade. He has done well by us, but I feel like the point of God is we allow him to be worshipped. He gets worshipped. We get to be burned. He is powerful, so we use power. That is how our community works. Many together work for one purpose. Sorry, I'm
My
just slip
darling,
into the
you
propaganda so easily. I'm sorry.
my
I know you don't need it. I know.
I do use his power. That is where my power comes from. Is him.
Oh,
Right.
for some reason I
Anyways,
thought that was just magic.
um, the
You
magic of
have to
faith.
excuse me. I learned my magic through training manuals and trumpetry. It's very weird and different.
That is weird and different. But I will let you get back to training. Um, I'm very sorry to drop this on you. I thought you'd known.
I wait. Was this related to thing from Dream?
Yes, that was him. And that was my son.
Oh, after mine, I sort of assumed other dream sequences were just bad vibes noise. I did not think to look into it more than that.
It's teleported to the mindscape. The vibes are off.
These vibes, rancid.
This is usually how I tell where I am. I listen to vibes, and even if is real or not real, vibes tell me quite a lot.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, that was him. And if he's on the move,
Well, we will save your son and then sink him and make his vibes bad.
Such a fan.
all right. Work hard. I'll see about those spittoons.
That would be very helpful, comrade. Um, we could maybe just use buckets if you don't have fancy ones.
I'll see what I can do. And she pats him like right on the shoulder and she goes, "Go get him. I believe
Da,
in you."
I will go get them, for I am a champion.
Oh, I meant metaphorically. I will get the buckets.
Oh.
Don't worry. I meant. Oh, never mind. She just leaves. And she goes and she tries to find spittoons. I don't know if we have any.
What an emotional roller coaster.
Indeed. Indeed. I mean,
Uh,
really, this land has tobacco and marines, and I'm sure Nash will attest that must mean that there is dip.
There is so much tobacco, yes.
I
Dip.
am desperately fond of the math that he went through.
I mean, you know, for he has to translate the math from communist math to capitalist math, and then back into Genasi math, and then he's like, wait, no, also add human, and then convert. No, wait.
Young is the answer. Too young.
Too young. He does not like this man. Not one bit.
Don't worry, neither does Jacques, and that's why he wants to talk to him with a sword.
Um,
Are there spittoons?
there are spittoons, yes.
Can I send someone? to round up spittoons.
Sure, who do you want to send on spittoon duty?
Um, probably one of the young pages in the, or the youngest in the field hospital, the hospital.
Okay. Uh, I mean, yeah, they've got plenty of assistants that can help them carry spittoons. So I guess the Alvarez soldiers were also fond of dip, so there's lots of spittoons around.
Delivered
Um,
directly to Minx.
the stinking weed, as they
Ugh,
called it.
this is very gross.
The spittoons are in fact clean though, so you do just get a surprise shipment. Not a surprise, but a shipment of 30
Spittoons.
spittoons.
This isn't west of Loathing.
And Minsk is not at all upset about dip because he has different glands and it doesn't work for him. That's not at all the reason. No.
Oh,
No.
Minx.
I was wondering how that would interact with Dragonborn breath weapon glands.
Black
Exactly.
dragons love it.
I mean, red dragons are just sort of like, okay, cool. But
Red dragons, it's just normal smoking.
it's just normal smoke.
Skip the roll up part.
Yes, exactly. But for him, of like
Red
everything
dragons are
just
boofing it.
as a silver dragon, no. It's like, oh yeah, let me put this in the gland, frozen. Oh,
This is terrible.
Is there a drug that you could take frozen? I don't think so. I mean,
mean,
alcohol, because it's got a low freezing
I,
point.
I was gonna say there's a reason Minsk is fond of alcohol. But beyond that, I mean, until someone introduces to him the idea of ice cream, I guess he's like, "Here, have some milk." He's like, "Oh, suddenly, yeah, hand me that vanilla on the wah."
Gargle this for an hour.
I
And
think
swallow.
Aerith Minx has come into Aerith in the kitchen making ice cream before.
Well, then, Minx sometimes swishes around a mouthful of strawberries and milk and has himself strawberry ice cream in his own mouth on the go.
That's kind of gross. I
How
won't lie.
does that work?
Oh
I
my
don't think that
god!
works.
It's so grody.
Kind of yucky.
That's like having a red
Ugh.
dragonborn try and use their mouth as an oven. Like,
The
Man, doing fucking
Yeah.
dip is gross, but whatever this is doing,
Yeah,
this is perfectly fine.
he had a red dragonborn cook a pizza in their own mouth.
I mean, I feel like it'd be just as hot as a brick
Pizza
oven, yeah?
pie, fresh out of the
Yeah.
dragon.
I mean, this is what I've been thinking this whole time that if the glands are literally like a frost cold attack, if he kind of keeps things in his cheek and works it along the glands, it'll like get to an incredibly low point.
I mean, it probably works like an ice pack. You gotta like slap them together, right?
I wonder if you could if you could store food that way, like are silver and white dragonborn just wandering around like chipmunks with food in their cheeks?
I mean, this is why the UDDC has mixed units so that everyone can bring their own specialty to the table.
Is their
yeah,
tongue like a cold
I'm the
compress?
blue. I'm the blue dragonborn. They call me generator.
I mean, yeah.
Like those lightning benders in Legend of Korra?
Yes. That
You
is all
get
I can
enough
see
blue
now, by the way.
dragonborn together, and they start making mechs, and it's a problem.
That's
I
all
mean,
can see. But
it seems pretty canonical that the UDDC Dragonborn, when getting together, use their powers for drugs or inebriants, both, all of it.
You got like a troop of like specialty blue dragonborn that are like running around in like weird mechas.
I mean, there is the Tesla core, so that also fits.
I was like, oh, this teenage dragonborn boy he can generate so much electricity. They can run a little robot. And by little, I mean like a truck-sized robot. I don't know.
Getting the robot Blue Dragonborn.
I think you overestimate how much electricity is in like proficiency number of lightning breaths a day. It's not a sustainable power source.
Well, this is why they have to be teenagers and they have to be traumatized. Trauma them up to generate more electricity when they're in duress.
I would think at that point it's really just as like a
The
emergency
Dragonborn, you're
feature.
going to have to get in the Evangelion, or a Copper Dragonborn will have
I
to
know
do
this
it.
seems cute, but this is actually stress behavior for them.
That, or it's used to just start it up. Like once it's started, the machine is going. They are the starter in the car.
That seems more plausible.
I think it's a spark plug.
That's even funnier when they put them in the plug, and you're just a spark plug.
Just dip your tongue in gasoline. Ah, we're going.
Guessing the Blue Dragonborn getting shocked.
Good thing they're resistant to electricity.
But they're not
Indeed.
resistant to fire, which means if they accidentally hiccup while drinking vodka, they're just fucked.
This is why you have no Blue Dragonborn, and then like other races like commingling, because there's always so much electricity going on.
I mean, that
I
sounds
see
You
like
can only
what you
get
did.
the
that sounds like
creepiest
the
elves to like hang out with
What
the
a
dragon.
just wonderful tangent out of traumatic news, right?
Yes, yes.
This is what Aerith came here for. So this is what we're giving Aerith.
I love this.
Now she
Like
can,
it or
now she can
not.
fall asleep.
No, this is great. I love this. Please continue.
Okay.
We're
So
on to
let's
the
see.
battlefront.
Yeah. So then you guys also get that second installment another week later because
Great.
you've had 2
With the
weeks.
great evil words of stock buybacks.
Yeah. It's starting to get harder and harder to write these articles because we're into the period where there wasn't anything going on in Westgate.
Oh
So
no.
We'll have to make up
This
a reason why this happened.
is truly terrible news. Such an evil upon the world. And also the refugees. Terrible.
mhm. Let's see.
Did you guys only
Uh,
read the headline?
Oh, I know, it's for the defense of Savona.
Yeah.
Love it when Bill Gates buys back all his Microsoft stocks so he can like buy some missiles.
yeah. So you guys do get some news from
So,
because I assume you're. Go ahead.
does that mean they're buying back their own stock?
Do you know how a stock buyback works?
Not a clue, but I did say during the last week thing that Elijah bought some of that stock when it went up.
Yeah. So basically, a stock buyback is a way to lower the amount of stock in circulation. So basically, the company agrees to buy a certain percentage of everybody's stock, usually at a markup. And it's
Well,
usually
that would spike the price.
because it would spike the price. Um,
How much money did I make then? If they bought
Well,
my
it went up
stock back.
40%,
How
but
much
by the
money did
time
you
you got
invest?
it sold, it went down to like 20%.
So I bought 3 of them
Get 5 more gold back.
because I'm pretty sure that's all I could afford at the time.
Okay,
Let me look at my character sheet.
I think that was about 1,000 gold worth of stocks.
That sounds about right.
Okay, you get back 2,000 gold.
Why not?
That's for
Cool. I'll add 1,000 gold to my character sheet.
Go ahead.
Minx refuses to participate in this capitalist system.
Now I have 10 grand.
Who knew stock speculation could be a good idea?
Hey, Elijah is a noble. He plays the stock market occasionally.
This is a reward for paying attention.
That's imagine the phrase "he was a noble, he played the stock market." That's just anachronistic. Just the existence of nobility.
I mean,
Like
The UK.
the UK still exists, but like the reason stock markets are around is because they let commoners start buying and selling shares of companies instead of just owned by the nobles.
Hey, our current ruling class still buys stocks.
But they're not nobles.
That's what they are.
Well,
That's not
yeah.
true,
They're
actually.
oligarchs.
Oh,
They're not titled
Nobles-
Oh
gentry.
wow, I love the meaning of language. in
they're
that.
they're passing it down through generations. They might as well be.
Nobles for sure invested in stock companies. Like the East India Trading Company was like you could own stock in it back in the
Oh, that's fair.
1600s.
There was some overlap, yeah.
So yeah, there was definitely overlap between, and I mean there is still nobles extant in like England. I'm pretty sure.
And Saudi
That's what I
Arabia.
was saying. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yep, that too.
like there's still feudal people with feudal titles
Oh yeah.
out and about in the world, and they're usually rich, and that usually means they have stock.
But you can also have a feudal title and not have jack shit, and still have the
That's
lordship.
true. Also, yes.
Like
You can
that's the
buy a
difference
square foot in
between
Ireland and be a noble.
that doesn't actually
I
work.
think it was
First of all, the
Scotland, and
nobles
no, it
don't
doesn't.
have a nobility. It's Scotland.
Shh.
You're
Let me
thinking of
dream.
Scotland.
Wherever it was, let me dream.
You go to Ireland, say you own a square foot of dirt, and that you're an Irish
I
lord.
like how this is
The
the most
friggin'
ridiculous
IRA
thing
will
when
just cap
Elijah
you.
like saw his god.
Honestly, I'm good with that. Let's go.
Oh, you say that you're a lord now? Oh, well, here, just let me do a little work to your car. Oh, yeah, get in, turn the ignition. I'll be 10 blocks away.
Okay. So let's see. So I think that's all of the like that stuff. You do get word from your scouts as the enemy army is approaching, and you have some time for last minute preparations. They report it appears to be a large force of uh, lots of infantry units, some supporting cavalry. You've already scouted out that they have 3 units of cannons, um, and then also swarms and swarms of bats that can fly. You also have some spies inside the Villicus, the city of Villicus, and they do report that uh, at least half of the Griffin Riders of the city have left the city. So you're probably going to be facing 1 or 2 Griffin Riders units as well.
But we've got beads.
I'm gonna send Arboz out with our some of our navy to watch
Mhm.
out for Aerith's husband.
Okay.
I will
Uh,
spread the news that we shouldn't worry about him just yet.
Yeah, but if they're not, I mean, if Thor doesn't want them involved in the combat, that's because that's a good RP reason.
I already actually shared with her why they wouldn't be here
Oh,
if she wants to share it.
Um,
He's seasick.
we have yes, that stupid bitch is seasick. Um, no,
Finally.
there's about 3 weeks till he gets here. So unless we're still sieging by then, um, we should be good. Or all dead.
then would it make sense for us to bring any of our ships over with their cannon?
We could do that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. Are the ship's cannons supposed to be the same range as the land cannons in this?
No, so there is a separate set of rules for naval bombardment,
I had a
which
feeling.
I can use here. Um,
Like, if you want to come up with an RP reason why we can't do this, that's fine. But also, like, if we can, why wouldn't we?
I was about to say we did it in the
Mhm.
last one, but the last one was the other system, so.
Yup. That's what I'm saying is I don't want this combat to get massively big. So if this is a difficult thing, you can of course come up
Yeah.
with a reason why this is impractical.
Let's
Or
see.
you can just make a roll and eliminate that many of the enemy troops and just say they got shot by cannons. Just
Or
assume
that. Yeah,
Mhm.
if the cannons outrange everything they bring to bear, just oh, your ships sailed a day away and have been bombarding them the whole way here. Whatever.
Okay,
I don't know.
so I'm gonna put this in the chat so you guys can see it. But there are rules for this. Hang on. Oh, not those screenshots. It's the other screenshots.
Because last I checked, we've had a considerable navy.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
it used to be bigger.
Yeah, we still like 8 ships or so left.
I wonder what could have happened to it.
So here is the rules for naval support. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add one of your ships out here. Um,
In Silver's coming out of retirement.
Yep.
what is it? It's the is it the Silver Destiny is your battleship, which probably has the highest. Yes. So it has a +5 to hit. All right. So we'll add a turn to it. Add initiative count 20. So you guys will get your proficiency bonus is +4. So you guys will get 4 shots. So I'll go ahead and I'll just make um, the red bar that, and I'll delete these. And so it can't be attacked or anything, but this is just going to represent um, them bombarding things, and they can hit basically anything on the field
Cool.
for 2 damage. Um, okay. And its attack bonus is +5, I think I said. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's +5 for 2 damage up to 4 times over the course of the battle. Okay, so some housekeeping
You're on the
things
same.
to talk about before we get started. So I did extend the map north a little bit to give you guys more room to maneuver with your cavalry, since they were kind of stuck up against the side here. We want to give some room to maneuver. I went ahead and I had this green line here is my deployment line, so I'm not going to be deploying any units in front of this line. I already have them set on the GM layer, so that's what they're going to be. These red boxes that I've drawn are difficult terrain, so if you move through that, it costs double movement. And then of course inside the city is of inside the city is going to be difficult terrain. So moving in the city is obviously difficult. That's one of the problems with fighting in cities. Um, so something else I wanted to note is that for turning, um, with the square units like the crows here, um, you can just turn in place like this. Um, and being in difficult terrain does increase the cost of the double the movement cost for turning, I believe. Um, and then if you are a not square unit like the cannoneers, you have to rotate on an edge. So for let's say for the as an example, these matrix cannoneers here, um, they could turn uh, like this, but they can't do that because they can't go outside the walls, right? So the way you have them set up right now, if you want to to move them off the wall, they have to spend a turn turning around, spend another turn turning like this basically, and then the turn after that they can fire. So I just wanted to point that out in case like somebody outflanks you. so you know that you're gonna have a long time to turn. So if you keep the cannons in this position, I just didn't want you guys to be surprised by that.
Sounds good.
So it's fine if you want to keep them on the walls, but just know that if you need to maneuver them, it's going to take a long time.
Cannons
Yep.
aren't supposed to move anyways, so
Okay. Um, okay. So I think that is everything. Um, the armies are approaching. Are there any last minute redeployments you would like to make before the armies clash?
should we go ahead and divvy up who's controlling what?
Sure. I mean, we can go down through the initiative order once to see who wants to control what. So the first one is the shore bombardment. So do you guys want to discuss, have that be joint, or one person just decides if you do that, or,
I vote joint.
okay. Then we have the Iranese go next. Who's commanding the Iranese?
Who is familiar with the unit?
He's been dead. The person familiar with the unit is dead.
How
Well,
many
this is
people
more
do we have?
the
6?
player.
Uh,
Yeah.
Um,
so there are roughly 5 roles, which doesn't split evenly at all. There's cannons, there's the ranged units, there's the cavalry, there's the flying units, and then there are the various melees sort of spread around. I think that would probably be the easiest to group them up by, like, hey, one person
Yeah.
just has all the cannons, one person has the cavalry up north, one person has the aerial units. Like, that's probably the easiest mind space to get into.
I'll take the cavalry.
Okay.
And then if Aerith doesn't want to do much, you can just have the orcs with the hospitaliers.
Yeah. So then let's see. Jacques is with the his characters with the black bandanas. So let's
correct.
see. So Elijah wants to control the cavalry to the north.
Yeah. I mean, no one else is assigned. Their characters aren't assigned into those units. So that gives me
I
full
don't think
cavalry.
that necessarily needs to matter, honestly.
I think
Yeah, no.
the Minotaurs function similarly, but they're technically heavy infantry.
Yeah.
Oh, so that has me have 3 units.
4 units. I mean,
Where's
I
the
would
fourth
still command
cavalry?
them as a block.
Oh,
The
okay.
Minotaurs.
Okay.
And I think they go at about the same time. Let's see. So
Cool.
the Iranese. There's like the flying
Flame
units. It
Skulls,
would be another good block.
Iranese, Dire Bees, and Eric are all flying. I think that's all of our flying.
Oh, Eric.
So who wants to do cannons? Because cannons are probably just going to be sitting there and shooting every turn.
Ayo.
Ayo, all right. Sel, you're in
There you
charge
go.
of cannons.
Pick good targets, kill their cannons, and then kill their air force because their air force can
Yeah.
attack you
All
directly.
cannons.
Rack, what did
Destroy
you
the
say you were doing?
Minotaurs.
I haven't picked anything yet.
Okay,
I
I
just
thought
said
you
that when
said
it came to
black
the.
bandanas or something. So,
I'm leading the black bandanas, so
do you want to take the just the infantry people and be in charge of protecting us from getting flanked?
sounds good.
Okay, and then Kuzco, would you prefer aerial units or the regular non-cannon ranged units who are mostly on the walls?
I guess I'll do the aerial units.
Okay, I will
Good.
take care of the regular ranged, and then Aerith, since I know you want to be so heavily involved in this, you got the
Mhm.
healer, the healer and the healer's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take the ranged
Okay.
ones, which are the human archers, the golden eagle longbows, and then the various. There are some infantry that also have ranged attacks. How many? Let's see.
I think that's just the swamp hunters.
It's the swamp hunters, but also the infernal line infantry.
Oh yeah, and Thyron's thugs. Although that would probably be under Jacques. Or,
Where
yeah.
I don't even know who those are. So,
They have javelins.
oh, that's meh. So, okay. So I'll do the rebel, the crossbows, the bone bows, and then the. Okay. All right.
All right, I gotta find all the flying units and look at them.
All the flying units are just down here, Cusco. I just
Yeah,
put them all.
yeah.
I think it's those four.
And
Yeah.
they're basically, we know the enemy has a bunch of bats, and you just need to be the rapid response unit, and then
Bats and
Jacques.
Griffin Riders.
Yeah, and then
Eric
Jacques.
Thonius is about to. Eric Thonius is about to make his money.
And Rack, you also have the Etrium warriors. Down here.
Oh, the war forms.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is
Are-
the picture for the flame skulls smaller than everything else?
Because
Because
the
they're
flame
skulls.
because the flame skulls in Crowns and Castles, there are the player unit things, and there's some NPC units, and the flame skulls are an NPC unit. So
Got
they're
it.
in a different
Okay.
section of the book with horse formatting.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And so there's actually like separate unit cards for the player units, but the NPC units are just in the book, so I had to screenshot it and then crop it down.
Got it. Well, I appreciate the work you did. All right. Oh, Eric.
I am marking all of mine with blue.
We will see if he is a failure today or not.
Eric is perfect and you leave him alone.
Eric currently has a diaper over his horn in solidarity.
Oh no.
I love him.
Someone was pointing out that JD Vance basically looks like the guy you would hire for the Hallmark movie to be Don Jr.
Yep.
I can't tell Don Jr., JD Vance, or Matt Gates apart. They're
Yeah,
all the
Matt
that's fair.
same
Gates-
dude.
That is, yeah.
The only thing I'll say is about Matt Gates is his upper lip is always like permanently in what I call like the fish hook, where it looks like for some reason an invisible fish hook is just like pulling his lip up to expose his teeth and gums, and I don't know why.
They all look like if Butthead could afford to eat and got obese. Like, just slightly. Just minorly
Yeah.
overweight. Instead
Yeah.
of a starving.
The best way to
high
put
schooler.
like JD Vance or whatever is someone called him an evil Care Bear.
I'm ready.
He's got a
Okay.
chunky face.
I
A
am
Care
ready.
Bear face.
Where do we find the rules on what our classes do one more time?
There is a handout for it. Here, I can show it to you. Under the rules folder, PC Commander Traits.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys are ready, we will begin combat.
Oh. Soldiers of the
Right.
New Dawn, prepare yourselves for battle.
So you can see a great army is arrayed in front of you, in front of the
Oh,
wall.
With this
Uh,
bonus.
And then a great cloud of bats obscures another group of flying Griffin Riders, as well as flying elite vampires. They are attacking at dusk with the sun at their backs for maximum efficiency. But you guys get to go first with your shore bombardment. Would you like to use your first shot?
Probably against the vampires, honestly.
Over the cannons?
Dude,
Yeah. I don't know. It's either
My
or.
vote's
But
cannons.
the flying things are going to get over our walls and take away our best advantage pretty quickly. So.
I would.
Oh,
We spoke about this before we brought in the ship as the thing. We outrange their cannons and we reinforced our cannons to be able to do more damage. I say we attack the bats and shit.
I also think bats.
Okay.
Like they outnumber us with flying units. Let's make it easier for when they reach. They're already weakened, and Eric Thonius and the bees can just clean them up.
Is his AC 12 on black?
On Blackwood?
Yeah.
It's AC 17 on
If
Blackwood.
17, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Let me zoom in a bit. All right, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
And we have a +5 on the shore
We have a
bombardment.
+5 to. Yeah.
Now,
That's
just
right.
shooting. Is there any other kind of issue with shooting at flying units?
No, it's it works the same as any other unit. They're basically assumed to be on the ground in between turns.
Okay.
But they can stop on things like water or other impassable terrain. So you can fly out over the water and engage them if you want.
And are they? I'm looking around. I see Blackwood. I see them
They would be down here.
Oh.
You see them flying out over the water.
over the water. Got yeah. Griffin Riders, Bat Swarm. Yeah, I'm fine with shooting at with the +5 against the Griffin Riders. It's a decent shot of hitting.
Okay. So what are you shooting? And who wants to roll?
Cell has the cannons, right?
He's
but
got
this is
the
ship.
land-based cannons. This is the ship.
Aerith, you're the pirate.
Oh, make me roll the first roll. Okay.
I was gonna say have Cell do it in honor of Tim Silver, but
Tim Silver is on that ship.
That is the Silver Destiny.
Tim
Okay.
Silver, open fire.
Tim Silver, the Vampire Slayer, Vampire Lair, Miss Mayonnaise, open the cannons.
I like how I mentioned Cell has the cannons, and you guys know he's land cannons, and then you're like, no wait, also he has those cannons. It's like, okay.
He's also
Same
Captain
result.
Silver.
Open the mayonnaise barrage.
Gross.
Wait, what are you shooting? Are you shooting at the bats, the griffins, or the
I would
flying
democratically
vampires?
elected to shoot
I
vampires or
would
something?
say
Or what?
I would say shoot at the vampires. They are the fastest thing. They will be on us first.
The Dark Trooper
All right,
Regiment.
load up the silver cannonballs.
They're not made of silver. Just.
I was gonna say
Tim
they're just
named-
like I would
Tim
imagine they're
made
just
them
vampires
silver
himself.
and
cannonballs. They
night
just have silver taped on it.
I got these
It's just his
All right,
name on it.
load up the wooden stakes.
I have always wondered if you just shoot a vampire with a blunderbuss, like, is he really gonna notice if the silverware isn't real silver?
Sometimes.
Okay, so you're shooting at the flying vampires. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5. You want to hit a 13.
D20 plus 5.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oop. I wasn't recognize the command. It's been too long.
Ooh.
That's going to be a miss.
I told you the silver cannonballs. See, those are iron.
So let's see. The Griffin Riders get to go. They have a movement speed of what, 400, I believe.
Yes.
So they can get to there, and they will defend. So that's the equivalent of dodging. Right, that's right. 400. Okay. So that was them. So it's now the Iernese.
Unfortunately, we're mostly going to be waiting for these early turns. But to get a hang of turning the Iernese, so they're 3 wide.
They are 3 wide, so they have to turn on a corner.
Corner meaning.
Meaning either this square or that square. So imagine you like nail this square and then they rotate around that.
I got it. So I would turn here and then be to there.
That's right, and that's 100 feet of movement.
That's 100 feet out of 450. Okay. Man, not being able to do diagonals is weird. All right. And then.
Well, you can move. So at this point, then you can move there like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
So that's
50.
fine.
or is that
Yep,
another 100?
that's another 50.
Okay, 50. So
That's 150.
150.
So you got 300 left.
And then they're gonna be coming from that way. I'll just perch them right there for now, and then readjust as they approach.
Okay. Next is the flame skulls. Oh, assume that if you don't tell me otherwise, that the action that you take is to defend, which is basically like the dodge action.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So same thing, kind of here. They'd take 100 to move there, and then that was so then that puts them at 200 remaining, and then it's 50 per tile.
Each tile is 50. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's the same measurements as regular D&D, but with a 0 added.
All right. So it brings them down even with Eric Thonius. Hickey. They're just going to be kind of moving to help screen on this side.
Okay. Then it is the line infantry.
The infernal line infantry.
That's right.
Alright, so we're
And how much was
They are
about
currently
face?
on the wall.
Yeah, how much was about face again?
It's the same as a turn, so 100 feet.
All right. So it's and then this is all difficult terrain.
That's right. Inside the city is difficult terrain.
Okay, so I got 150 left, so I think I can do that.
Okay.
All right, that's them.
Then it is. Let's see. I think the enemy cavalry will defend and wait for the rest of the army to move forward. So that it is the Dire Bees' turn.
Okay, and they are. Let me look at the thing here. Bees are the wyverns, so they have 600. Okay, how much movement is or? I can't tell which way is their face right now.
But
Uh,
dire bees
so
are on
face
the
every
Dire
direction.
direction.
Bees, yeah, they have their front face is every face, so
Okay.
they don't need to worry about turning or anything.
All right.
They can just move wherever they want,
Eric's
like
the
a
same
normal
way.
D&D character.
Right.
Eric is the same way,
50,
yeah.
100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. So actually, if I'm gonna, okay, I'll bring them there and them there, and I'll put there. Okay.
That also means they can't be flanked.
Yes. Excellent. Bees in every direction.
That's right.
Now we just need a giant wicker man.
Let's see.
Bees.
Next up are the Black Bandana Raiders.
Okay. Oh. Gotta find them. Where are they?
They're at the southern end of the wall.
Yeah, there they are. All right, so let's see, they have 300 feet of movement, and it takes how much again to turn?
It is 100 feet of movement to turn.
Okay, so so they would end up like that.
That's correct.
Okay, so that's
So you can also slide sideways. So the only rule
okay,
is
but
that
I'm
you
gonna
cannot move backwards, right? So you can go to the left or
right.
the right,
Well,
diagonally forward,
I'll
diagonally
start
forward
back
the other way.
where they were, so then I'll just move them 300 feet sideways. So put them right there in front of those archers. Yep, there we go.
Okay. All right. Next up is the Golden Eagle Bone Bows, who are just up on the wall right now. I don't imagine they want to move. I think that
Oh,
was
has
yeah,
the
no,
range?
no, they're not. Yeah, they're
okay. Are they just defending?
Yeah, because you can't hold attacks, so defend, I think.
You can hold attacks.
I don't think anything's going to come within range anytime soon, so just defend.
Probably not. No.
Yep.
The cannons
Okay.
might all want to hold attacks, but that's about it.
Well, the cannons have a low enough initiative. Things will probably have moved into range by the time it comes around to them.
Fair.
Let's see. So then it is the 5/17th Chainbreakers, which is the one up here at the top.
They are also going to hold.
Okay. Next up is the cavalry. So the Headless Hunt, the Outriders, the Knights of the Lady, and then the Minotaur minions technically go at the same time. So we can just Elijah, you could just have everybody go all at once.
Forward unto hell!
Oh, actually, the chain breaks are going to move up a little bit. Sorry. They're just going to settle there. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Everyone's going to defend. We talked about this last time. They're outside
Okay.
the wall. They're just
Okay.
up against it since it splits a square.
Okay. Oh, that actually works out pretty nicely for you guys. So up next is the 245th Marines. They're currently in the back over here.
Those are Rex.
What's bud?
Yep.
Alright. So the 245th?
That's right.
Alright. Just a moment. We will have them move up 200 feet and move right there.
How
Oh,
far did
wait.
they move?
Sorry, my bad. They have. Sorry, difficult terrain. So they have 150 movement. So
That's right.
they'll get right there. Boom.
Okay. Okay, so next up is all of the ghoul units. So that would be the Ancient Wraith Warriors and the Gulthias Ghouls.
Alrighty. Is that the ones that also just say zombies?
No,
Or have they
that's
gone up yet? Okay.
this one up here,
Okay.
and then this one down here.
Okay.
So beyond their cannons, they don't have any siege damage, do they?
So
Wasn't
I'm
what
gonna
they did.
say, for the purposes of representing their spider climb, that the stormtroopers, since they're vampire spawn, have the equivalent of ladders, which means they can just
Fair.
attack up the walls. But other than that, no, they'll have to capture the gate.
Okay, so that entire northern group is either me fighting them with, or them trying to get inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 puts me on the other side of the war forms. We'll do that.
The rest of the range are going to hold except the Shadow Hunters. I need to be right back.
Okay.
And then the ghouls will move up 100 and over 100. So there we go.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, the swamp hunters are next,
Man, and
which
on
are the
them
only
too.
ones
So,
that we're not going to just hold.
right. And they're on the wall.
The swamp hunters, yeah. But the
Okay.
swamp hunters, as their one of their special abilities is they can basically, instead of moving, they just teleport 100 feet over and over again.
Okay.
So they are super maneuverable. because they ignore difficult terrain
Oh,
and they can change facing all the time.
I was like, that teleport. Okay, so they have that teleport where they can shift and it doesn't matter where, and they can come facing whatever they want.
Right.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, they'll teleport ahead, 100 to right there, facing that direction, and then let's just move right there and sort of back up the Death Knights.
Okay. So the Dark Troopers are gonna fly 600 feet that way and defend.
Gonna die.
Let's see if I remember correctly. Yeah, so they are within the firing arcs, but they will not be once they pass through. Okay, so now, so all the human archers and arquebusiers on the wall.
Oh, swamp hunters. We're not
hold.
going that direction. Sorry.
What?
Shit. Who moved the swamp hunters?
Rack did.
Oh, I did. I didn't know you were the Swamp Hunters.
I can. If you want to do the swamp hunters, I can. I consider them more ranged than anything else.
Oh,
You
they
can
just
do-
didn't have the range thing. Okay.
Okay. So you said the human archers were just human ranged were just holding. So that puts us at the vampire bats, who also have 400 feet of movement, so they just get to there. So they also defend. The Imperial Stormtroopers. So they are moving through difficult terrain, so they can only get to there. And they want to maintain formation. The arquebusiers are going to also defend and wait for the infantry to move forward. I think Desmodus is also going to wait. And the footmen will move forward as a group and maintain formation. So then it becomes the Ephraim Warform's turn.
All right. Let's see what my Optimus robot elephants can do. Love it. Okay, 300 feet. So they can move 100. And that does put them on the other side. Um, mm. And the movement. That doesn't help because they still can't get. Well, maybe. No, they still can't get past. Actually, I won't do the movement. They'll just stay there and defend.
Okay. The Golden Eagle Warriors and the Field Hospitalers. I don't think they're moving and nobody's been damaged yet. So I assume they're just defending.
Yeah.
And then the 512th Chainbreakers, they're just sitting in the lines right now, right there. By the gate. Do you want to do anything with them, Jacques? I believe you're the one in command of them.
With whose?
The 512th Chainbreakers.
5, 12 chain breakers. They will stay and hold where they are.
Okay. What about the zombies?
Alright, we will move the zombies. We will begin to march the zombies on out.
Okay.
What is their movement?
The sacrificial lambs begin to march to the slaughter.
Let me look at their character sheet. Their movement speed is 200 feet.
Alright. The zombies are on the move.
Well, the ones that started inside the city are moving in difficult terrain, so they just get to the gate.
The zombies are blocking the way.
That's what they're supposed to do. Next up is Thyron's Thugs. That's these guys up here.
Thugs can do.
Yeah. If you double click on them, you should see an open character sheet button.
Right, I'm looking at them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so they don't do one. Alright. Okay, with 250 feet of movement. We'll just put them right there, and that'll be that.
Okay. Eric's turn.
Right, Eric. That Eric.
The Eric meant for Cuzco.
Kuzco's
Who's
Eric.
Eric?
They're gonna fit in. I was gonna go. Up.
I'll be right back.
Wait, no, that was one too many. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Cannons go.
Cannons! We go back to Cell, the only person who's rolling.
And I think
Maybe not.
this guy has 1,300, and the rest have 1,200.
Oh.
I believe.
Okay. In which case, that guy is not within range of anybody. So it's just these guys who have their pick of targets, I think. Hang on. There we go. Yes, they have their pick of targets. For now. Cell, I believe you were in charge of the cannons.
He died. No.
Cell, hello.
Not our cannons.
Stop playing Zenless Zone Zero and come play D&D.
But that fish titty lady.
I don't want to
don't know
take
who that
away
is.
literally
It's
the
so
only...
important. You can roll a 1d20.
So I think your southernmost cannon has their pick of aerial targets if they want to take a pot shot. Otherwise, you can ready actions to shoot.
I don't know what a fucking dark trooper is, but let's shoot it.
Okay.
And we have like advantage, right?
You have advantage from being up on the walls, but you have disadvantage because they are defending. They're dodging. So it's just going to be a straight roll.
Now the problem is, I have control of every cannon of these southern two.
Every cannon.
Well, I can't click. I'm just telling you, I can't click on these fucking guys. I can move fucking Tempest Rovers. I can't move the cannons.
Hang
So
on.
I'll let you know.
Oh. Let me just. It should be
What are these
movable now.
Like +3 or something?
Oh, well, that's gonna miss.
Why even ask for me? Yeah.
Well, you know, we don't know until we roll.
Okay. Anyways.
Alright, I'm back.
Are the other 3 cannon units prepping shots?
Yeah. What else are they gonna do?
Okay, I'm just confirming your orders.
Yeah. This is
Um,
the do nothing roll. The second do nothing roll. I'm just here to hang out.
okay. I think Blackwood is going to move up to there along the road. And the artillery are just going to move up to here. So they only have 150 feet. Yep, so they can get to there. They can go like that. There we go. Alright, we're back to the top of the round. Your ship bombardment. Would you like to use it this round?
How many shots do we got?
You get a total of 4. You've used 1. I'm
So we
keeping
have
track
3
of
left.
it. I'm keeping track of it on this ship here.
Yeah.
You should be able to see it.
Add down.
I don't suppose we know which one took like 1 HP of damage. Which one of their cannons?
Yes. Let me mark them. Where did I put the siege preparations? Because one of them has -2 attack also, I believe. Or no,
What was
two of them have
was the
-1
ship
HP.
again? +5 or something?
Yeah.
Yep, and 2 of them have because we decided that killing them in 2 hits instead of 3 would be a big difference.
But yeah,
Yeah.
since we
Or 1,
sabotaged the
2,
crew,
whatever
they
it was.
should be marked out. So we're gonna try to
Yeah, I'm gonna
shoot
put
them
little
because
skulls
we only
on
have
them.
iron cannonballs on board.
Okay, that's gonna hit. So you hit the leading set of cannons for 2 damage. They are not looking good. They are
So
bloody.
yeah, now they have like 2 HP left, so they just need 1 cannon shot and they should die. That's
That's
one
right.
less cannon for them.
Okay. The Griffin's turn. They're gonna move 400 feet that way. And defend. So then the Earnies.
I don't want to push them out far, especially because I'm not quite sure how fast they'll get here or in what waves. So I'm just gonna. I think they're just gonna hold. Actions for units. There is defend.
Mm-hmm.
What and what?
There's defend, attack, rally, which is you roll a morale saving throw. If you hit a 20, you get an HP back.
Okay.
Disengage. Let's see, and you can also ready an action to like ready an attack.
All right. Okay. So then, yeah, they'll just hold where they are for right now.
Okay.
Reposition if necessary.
All right, we're same thing. Flame skulls.
Yes. Wait, no. Flame Skulls, I have to move up. So that they're even. Okay. Now we're good.
The 54 millionth, 873rd, 563rd Infernal Line Infantry.
They're not sending their best folks.
I mean, some factions reuse numbers. Just saying.
I mean, sure, but how do you know that this isn't how many, an accurate representation of how many active units Hell has?
Fair. At some point, you think they'd go for alphanumeric, like a license plate.
Yeah, that's true. That would be interesting. I feel like they're much more by the book. But what are they doing? I think this is Lev's decision. If Lev is here.
I'm here. I'm just muted. These are the guys at the Bateau.
Yes, these
Well,
guys
you're
are
not
great.
even playing with the shark woman. Get back here.
No, I'm dealing with a dementia lady yelling at a caregiver. So they're gonna
No,
turn.
okay.
Yeah. Ooh, you thought, didn't you? Yep. There we go.
What's the difference, really?
Okay.
What's the difference between an old woman with dementia and a lowly shark lady? I don't know. You tell me.
Rolly.
I
You don't even
assume.
know.
I assume. I have avoided the
That was
hell
not
out of
low.
shark lady.
Belle, drop the
Ellen.
shark lady. I want to see it.
Helen Joe is not a lowly.
Okay. The cavalry are moving up. The dire bees.
They got plenty of other carriages. I'm disappointed in getting in my little fucking rolls.
Are the dire bees holding? Cusco.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. The black bandana raiders. That'd be Jacques.
Yep. Let's see here.
Out of curiosity, the Tempest Rovers and the Rebel Longbowmen, do they have a way to get back in to the walls?
The Tempest Rovers and the Rebel Longbowmen are inside the walls. The black bandana raiders, they can come back in through the gate if they want.
Wait, who am I? Oh, because we extended the wall. Is that what we did?
No, you guys are just on top of the wall.
Sorry, on my map, the Tempest Rovers and the Rebel Longbowmen are on the beach.
That
That's
is not where they should be.
Reload.
Okay.
Your inventory is faulty. There's been electronic warfare.
Oh no! I don't need to
there we
deal
go.
with this shit.
Right. The Golden Eagle bone bows doing anything,
Okay, now they're all okay. All right.
or just holding,
It's-
waiting
Nope.
for them to come in.
I wonder why they were in the wrong place when everything else was in the same place.
That is very strange because I don't think that we've moved them since we started. So
That's what, like I had zoomed in to look at my positioning and then I started to scroll up and I was just like, how did they get on the
I
beach?
think they
Why
just
are they
loaded
over
in
there?
wrong.
they might
The
have,
two
yeah.
most southern archer units.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
move them. And then put them back.
Oh, he did,
Ah.
didn't he? That's right. Okay. The 5/17th chain breakers. They doing anything?
They are going to. They're gonna just turn. Yeah, they're just gonna flip around. Shoop. And then they're going to. Can they flip around and turn, or is just one or the other?
You can only do one turn per turn, so
Okay.
you can,
So
and
then-
turning around counts as a rotation.
And then they're just gonna move that way. Okay, that's them.
Okay. The cavalry, so the headless hunt and the minotaurs, knights of the lady, all of them.
Yeah. We're defending. They are forever far away.
Okay. Let's see, the 245th Marines.
Oh, yeah, it's me. There's so much crap.
me turns to get there.
This is like the preliminary phase.
Oh no, we can get to right there. 150.
The major battle will be met just in time for us to take a week off.
Yeah. You can go diagonally also, Rack, remember.
Oh, that's good. This will be a good spot for them.
Okay.
I'll
The
keep that in mind.
ghouls, that's also you.
What? Am I the ghouls?
You're the ghouls. That would be the ancient wraith warriors right here. And the Gulthias ghouls down here.
So they can do 2 movement. They can get there. That's the zombies.
Let's see.
Or are they not able to do that?
What's their movement speed?
400. Difficult terrain making it 200.
Okay, then yeah.
And they can move through allies as though they were in normal terrain.
Okay. What about the other ghouls?
They'll move. Yeah, they'll move right there.
Okay. And then the Vengeful Dead. That's these guys up here.
There we go.
Okay. The Swamp Hunters.
They're just gonna hold right there.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, the Dark Troopers. They can go like that. And they can go like that. Just double check.
Oh
Pretty
god,
sure they're-
it's the Dumont footmen. What should we know about this? Elijah!
Yes, they are safe now. Okay. Let's see. Then it is the archers on the wall. Are they doing anything?
Nope, just holding.
But what are they holding? Hands?
Their breath. Their dreams.
Kumbaya, my friends.
Okay. The bat swarms are all going to move out this way. The stormtroopers get to march forward. 1, 2, 3. I think the 2 in difficult terrain are going to actually move forward another couple. Actually, it doesn't matter. It'll move forward 1 because they have to stop. 2, 3. Yeah. Let's see. Then it is my arquebussers. They are just going to
Be arquebussing.
1,
Les arquebusiers.
2, 3. Yeah, that works. Desmodus is going to move in here.
At what distance can I start yelling at her?
At Desmodus,
Yes.
like 300 feet probably.
Okay.
We fought you in a dream sequence! You're still weird!
Go home.
Did
Your
wasn't she the one that
salad
had the weird...
always.
Wasn't she the one that had like the weird tongue or something?
Your pasta salad always sucked at family reunions.
You
Oh,
don't use
damn.
seasoning, you bum!
Your ruffles are still ugly.
What do you mean still? I don't know you people.
We saw you in a dream, and I mocked you mercilessly.
What?
Ugly.
If the cannons are holding their shots,
Yep, I think they just moved into range.
But
They are
realistically-
defending and then moving in. So that cannon can shoot.
all of
This
them
cannon can shoot.
The way that our non-Euclidean works.
Okay. So yes, that's 3 cannon shots you can take if you want.
If I want.
If you want, I mean,
Please, though.
I'm trying to find the fucking dice rolling thing, and I guess they just fucking deleted that. That's annoying. So I guess I'll do this manually.
It's over. Well, I see it, but I'm not sure what your screen looks like.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
that'll hit.
We're gonna lose
Which
this
one were you
battle on
shooting
dice
at?
rolls.
Which unit are you shooting at?
Oh.
Okay. So they take 2 damage. So the cannonballs hit home. Okay. So that was them. It is now the Ephraim Warforms.
Alright. 150 moves. There we go.
Right. The Golden Eagle Warriors and the Field Hospitallers doing okay?
Yeah, they're just vibing. Was anyone
Okay.
hurt? No?
Nope, not yet.
And they're good.
The 512th Chainbreakers are kind of stuck. I don't think they could actually move, even if they wanted to. Let's see.
They can break chains, but they can't break the rules of movement.
That's right. So then I guess it would be the zombies. The zombies are also kind of stuck.
Yeah, those zombies are kind of stuck. Not the ones in the front.
Nope, they can charge out if they want.
200 feet. Where they started? 150. Jump up right there. to 200. And then other zombies would be difficult terrain, so they couldn't get past the raiders. So they'll hold. They'll just both hold.
Okay. Thyron's thugs. That's these guys.
Yep. Yep. Right there. There we go.
Okay.
That's them.
Eric.
Arathonians breathe fire!
Sorry, I was eating. He's going to stay where he is.
Okay. Oh, and now it's the cannons go again.
welly, well. All right. I don't know how much health these Dumont footmen have. I'm not shooting down there because I can't. I don't get to shoot if I move. So fuck those fucking flying things. Good luck, archers. They ain't getting shot. All the birds are fucking archer territory. Let's see here. Well, all right. All these freaking guys are just defending, right?
They are defending, yeah. So it's straight rolls.
Okay. Let's see here. We decided like, yeah, I'm making this one the fucking or did we already shoot down here that was like really far away? I forget. No, I don't think we did. Because this one's actually the.
If you did, it missed.
We're making this the knocked up cannon. We're gonna mark it.
Okay.
And because of that, we're gonna shoot some stormtroopers.
Okay.
Pow! Go! Yeah!
That's a hit.
Alright.
The
Now,
28th Imperial Stormtroopers take 2 damage.
No idea the health on these footmen. So we're gonna do something you never should do, and we're gonna divide our shots. So one's at like the 5th, and the next one's at the 4th.
Okay. The 5th is hit and it breaks. It is at 0 HP.
All right.
The 4th is missed.
I think I will have to shoot at bats because I don't think there's anything else to do. I don't think the firing arcs align. So, bat shot. Wait.
That'll hit.
I don't know which one. Probably this one. It's the most in arc. I don't know.
Okay. You fire
Right.
through the swarm of bats.
I gotta use that grape shot or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's them.
Okay. Let's see. Blackwood's turn. He is just going to come here. The cannons are going to come up behind him. Oop. Not the line though. I guess the line doesn't really matter anymore. I can probably get rid of it. This line.
Bring back the line. Oh.
Cool. Okay, so we're back around to the top of the round. So would you like to use your shore bombardment for anything?
I vote yes.
Yeah, I vote. I vote yeah. 4
I
rounds.
vote we blow all 4 shots as fast as we can.
All right.
Now
so
this
would you
isn't
like
why
to
you're in
shoot?
charge of the ship, Lieutenant fucking shithead. All right.
Lieutenant second, lieutenant shit.
Now the rest
mother
of you
named him
with
second
good
lieutenant.
ideas. What are you shooting at?
Have any of the air forces
Lieutenant
been
Frog. Where are we shooting?
Yes,
No.
one of the bats has been
There you
hit
go.
with a cannon
hit? Hit
shot.
that.
Hit bat.
Let's get something killed.
So yeah, let's go and shoot.
You
one
want
of
to
the
use our heavy ship cannons on bats. All right. Democracy.
Kill something.
All right,
Didn't we
those
break?
bats are blown out of the air. They had 1 hit point left. They get 2 damage dealt to them, so they are fully destroyed.
Yeah, reminder, things that are broken with 0 HP can rally.
That is true.
That's right.
Yeah, but if they
Not these guys though. They're dead.
Not those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, sometimes
Uh,
it's best to finish something off, even if you have to hit it again.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Griffin Riders can move. They can't actually quite get past, so they're just gonna go to there. The Ironese.
I'm looking at positioning here. Would it be possible to basically use all their movement to just do this?
No, because you cannot do more than one turn in a turn. So in order to move backwards, you would have to turn around, or turn and then slide sideways, and then you wouldn't be able to reorient yourself back. Ericthonius and the Dire Bees could do that, because they're simultaneously facing all sides.
I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to figure out if their units can fit into just right here to engage them at the corner without hitting these guys. Because I don't know if like this counts as terrain they can land on.
Yes, because they're flying, that they can charge into those archers there.
Okay, so then I do need to be moving them.
I think he's talking about like this small space that they can't fit in.
So they'll spend, so they can turn around using
100 feet of movement, yeah.
and then move up.
Yeah.
And slide over.
Okay.
And then next turn they're gonna have to turn back around.
That's right, yeah.
And they have 600 feet of movement, so they would be hit in the flank if they do that.
That's correct.
Okay, never mind. Can they just move sideways?
They can just move sideways, yes. So what you can do, what you've done here now, is you're threatening, if these guys do move in here and take that flanking shot, now you can turn around and you're flanking them.
Okay. All right. Because there's nothing, like I can't stop them from just flying over me.
No.
Hopscotch style.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have all of 3D space to move in.
Oh, damn you, 3D space!
I wish
All
I
right.
was paying more attention and would have rotated the archers to face south. I didn't realize what the movement speed on the vampires was.
Well,
Oh well.
they could do that if they survive.
Yep.
Okay. So that is the Ironese, then it's the Flame Skulls.
Yes, who will slide? Cha-cha.
The 54 billionth and change Infernal Line Infantry.
They're going to. It's pretty sure because I only have 250 movement speed, so I'm pretty sure it's as much as I can go.
Okay. The cavalry are going to just move up to here, behind the footmen. And defend. Okay. The Dire Bees.
Yep.
Okay.
Or actually, they'll tighten up the line a little bit.
Okay. The Black Bandana Raiders.
they'll move right there and defend.
Okay. The Golden Eagles, bone bows.
What is their range?
That's these
again?
guys.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just checking to see what their range would be. Okay, they're the only ones that I want to keep facing the direction they're facing,
Okay.
holding a fire.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay. They're holding a fire.
Yep. Holding
Okay.
a shoot.
Okay. The 517th Chainbreakers, who are also under your command, you turn them around.
Yes. So these guys. Pivot that way. That's 100. And then 150. Okay.
Okay. Your guys' cavalry.
You know what we're doing.
You're sitting.
Make them fly.
Okay.
Shall we
The-
either deal with some cannon or they get closer? I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. The 245th Marines. What do they do?
This is me.
Going
Yep,
anywhere?
sorry, that's me.
Yep.
I gotta remember what the- Oh yeah, they're right there. They will move up 100 feet. Once
Okay.
these zombies move, they'll head out and we'll get the front line made.
All right. The ghouls then.
Their infantry, is that 300 feet of movement or 2?
Their infantry, they has 300 feet of movement generally.
Their names are all
Yeah.
covering the first number.
Oh yeah,
It looks like they all have 300 feet of movement.
yeah. That's the standard amount.
Alright.
Alright.
Vengeful Dead can't. I think Vengeful Dead have nimble.
I don't know that they actually have nimble, because they're
Can
not
I
ghouls.
recommend to get some of you guys to go like southwards here?
So I'm trying to.
Yeah, they don't. Okay, so they gotta sit there.
Oh, well, it's just difficult terrain, so they could get to the other side like that.
Okay, then they will.
Yep.
Swamp Hunters will remain where they are.
Okay, and then it is the Dark Trooper's turn.
Battle is met.
The battle is joined. These Dark Troopers are going to move 450 feet this way, and then use 100 feet of movement to turn and attack. And their compatriots are going to use all 600 feet of their movement to also attack. So this is going to be one attack with. I assume you were defending, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be one regular attack.
They have 15 AC.
Yep, I see that. I'm just looking at things. Okay, so this is the regular attack.
Oof. Oh no.
And then one attack with disadvantage. Okay, lowest one.
Oof.
So two points of damage onto the ear and knees.
All right.
And then it is the archer's turn. So the rebel longbowmen, the tempest rovers,
Yep.
and the crows.
Fire! The hunt is a
Those
fire!
will
Get him!
turn. And only 2 of them are within range of anything, so we're gonna double shoot on that guy.
Don't forget your advantage.
Yep.
You do have advantage because you're on the walls.
Bows is +3. Awesome. All right.
Alright, that's a hit. And a hit. 2 damage onto the 12 Dark Troopers.
All right. That's them.
Okay. The Vampire Bats. They're coming. Let's see. Just looking at this. Well, we'll just do this to be safe. Okay, and they defend the stormtroopers. These ones are going to advance to here, and then they have to stop or take damage. These guys are going to move over here. So they're moving through difficult terrain, but they are moving around the fence. Let's see. And then my archers are going to move up their 300 feet. Okay, that's them. Desmodus is going to move up. He's actually going to come to the center here. Then the footmen, so the ones that are still marching forward are going to march forward 300 feet. And then the fifth Dumont are going to have to turn. Which way do they turn? To most effectively run away, they have to turn like this, and then go. That was 100 feet, so 150, 200, 250, 300, and then they are going to attempt to rally. I believe they have a +2.
Also, with this size map, we were doing once they're off map they can't rally. How many rallies are we allowing with this size map?
I mean, it's once they get off the field, then they can't rally anymore.
That's a huge map for
They
that.
they also have to retreat towards the closest edge. So
Yeah.
these guys are going to be off. They're going to get one more chance, basically.
It's not like they run.
And then
It's
they
not
run
like
off.
they run backwards.
Yeah. They're basically running away.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus, that just means we could use the cannon. Like anything that breaks, the cannons can immediately target them to just blast them.
yeah. I mean, that's why brutal is such a hard, a good ability,
You know,
which is what Desmodus has.
don't worry, Desmodus is gonna get full grape shot.
I'm gonna start yelling at her to join our side when she gets closer. It's fine.
And then
Join our side. We have better fashion.
it is the Ephraim Warform's turn.
I will let her in my closet if she joins us.
What?
I'm just gonna tell
We
her.
have better
Oh my!
fashion.
I'm just gonna tell her when she gets close. Oh, nice! My father sent
She
reinforcements.
wants the ruffles.
I want to burn all the ruffles.
I can trick her.
Are the Ephraim Warforms doing anything?
I keep forgetting how all I am. Yes, they are. But it will simply be moving right there. Because I forgot to move the Gulthias ghouls.
Okay.
I mean, you should
The
probably send them south to deal with that issue.
Can they attack? I guess they can.
They can once they get
Yeah,
onto land.
Yeah, I wanna keep the cannons facing this direction. So
that's fine. The warforms will move there then.
I should have said earlier, but my
Right
goal
there.
is to like destroy their cannons before like anything else.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good goal.
I think that's the right choice.
The Golden Eagle Warriors, I assume, are chilling with the
They're
Field
chilling.
Hospitalers. The
They
Irones
are
have been
healing.
damaged.
They are doing a heal. Can you pull
Right.
up? Can you pop up our abilities as commanders again? Because I had to refresh because of the Tempest Rovers were on the beach.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Yours is adjacent allies double their morale modifier when they take rally action.
I just wanted it up, so I had
Yeah.
it. Right. Make a rally save. Okay. And a rally save is what again?
It's your morale modifier, and you're trying to beat a 20. So the drum box is base +8, you double it to +16.
You have to roll a 4.
Don't tempt fate like that.
You
Right,
did it!
and I assume you're giving it to the Irones?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be +1.
Yay! I did something.
Did something important.
You knew you could do it.
So proud.
Treating the wounds of fallen angels.
Hell yeah.
Right? The 5/12 Chainbreakers, they are still stuck. The zombies.
200 movement, so they can't get past the vengeful dead. Or can they? No, they.
They can only move 2 squares forward, which would put them on top of the Vengeful Dead, so no.
Yep. So they cannot. Ah, so they're stuck.
A little bit of a traffic jam in front of your front gate there.
Ah, gridlock. Shit.
We don't want to get too far in front of our front door, and their cannon will come in range before ours can shoot theirs.
Yeah. So zombies, the thugs. 50 right there. We'll just continue this. Yep, that's them.
Okay.
Unleash hell, Eric.
We're on to Eric.
Go, Eric.
Kuzco, that's you.
Ah, I'm muted. Eric is going to do the first brave thing in his life. Up. Oh, wait. There
Run
we go.
away.
No, the second brave thing. He joined
Saw
us.
back up. Run away.
So is he allowed to claw and breath or just breath?
It's just breath, I believe.
Dookie. He is breathing.
No, he is. I think it's necessary.
He spits out his dip, adult dragon-sized dip, into the ocean, and breathes.
Kills countless fish.
16 will hit.
So it's
21 will also hit
150. Yeah, so it's hitting both of those units.
for 1 fire damage.
Yes, because it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't do 2 on the one that's 2 tiles in. It's just 1 for each. Correct.
That's right, yeah.
And he recharges at the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning of his next turn.
Only one dragon can be in an army because he's proud. Are you sure proud fits for Eric? Are we sure?
That's my
I mean,
son.
pride
Stop
doesn't
talking
need to
about
be
him like that.
justified.
All right, just
Stop
checking. All right, we're good.
Talking about him like that.
There are
Also,
many
Doug-
proud fail sons.
Is there a way to mechanize his rubber ducky?
Can we put his giant obsidian rubber ducky in a cannon?
He won't let you. That's
I'm
his
proud that my
obsidian
daddy
rubber ducky.
sometimes remembers my name.
Okay, it is the cannoneer's turn.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Man, has it been so long that I keep on expecting for the ship to come up, but I guess the ship's like after this or something.
The ship is immediately after this. Yeah.
I think that's out of like this arc, right? This looks like out of it, right?
Yeah, that's out of the arc.
Okay.
I think they are past your cannon blasting range, so you are free to focus on the oncoming army.
All right. Okay. I guess it's all stormtroopers. All right.
Yeah, unless you want to.
We shot one of these, right? It was like the 28th or something.
Yes, that's correct.
I'll shoot him again. That looks like it hits. Goody.
A 15. Yes, that hits right on the money.
I think vampires deserve a second shot. So yeah. Oh, okay.
They can climb up to you, so they're a good target.
Let's see here. I don't want to metagame my shots too hard, but
I mean, warfare is metagaming.
Open fire.
Like,
yeah. Tell that to every armorer. Like the soldiers just do whatever, do something else completely.
Oh,
all the
okay.
time.
That's different.
I'm like, you can't just tell these guys in an earpiece is like shoot them, and then they shoot a different guy.
That's why we have seasoned commanders with each unit.
All right. Oh well, it doesn't really even matter. This is fuck, man. Oh wait, yeah, those are areas are defending. I don't know. We're just gonna like, what happens.
those are-
Oh wow, it's just all shit. So I don't even have to metagame.
Oh, that's rough.
Warfare is just bullshit rolls.
Who put water in the powder, dude? We got
Who-
sabotaged.
Who made the cannonballs made a dip?
You might be onto
A
something.
dragonborn ollie ate
They've
them.
been fucking spitting dip on the powder. Alright, well, it's my turn.
Did they not get advantage?
The
defending.
enemy is defending.
Got it.
Okay. So that was their cannons. Now it's Blackwood's turn. Let's see. So you can move up to
The
there.
war boys. Girl.
So he's going to move up to there, and then he's going to transform into a swarm of bats and fly forward
Gross.
600 feet.
Booking it.
Listen, he's just getting closer and closer to mockable range.
Then the artillery's turn. Let's see. So he can move to there.
He's in range of high powerful sniper fire. Oh,
They can move. Actually, I just double check. They're not, they are not in range. These guys are in range. Okay, so the ancient Wraith warriors are going to come under fire from cannons from the 155th Royal Artillery. So it is +3 to hit.
hold.
Not too far.
That is 3 damage to the ancient Wraith warriors.
Oh man.
Yeah, my girl's
Cool.
killed.
I'm sorry. You want control of them?
You already put it in the middle of the battlefield. There's not much to do.
And it is the artillery, so we are now at the top of the round with the bombardment. You have one shot left.
We damaged any of the cannons?
Yes, you have. The two with the skulls have had one damage dealt to them prior to the battle, and then the 155th Royal Artillery has gotten hit by a shot before.
I say we.
Oh.
I don't know how much HP they have.
5.
That's a relief.
Down to 4.
5 down to 4. Let's hit another one and bring it down to 2. The sooner we deal with those cannons, the better it'll be for us.
All right, so you're shooting at one of the artillery. Which one are you shooting at? The one you shot at before, or a different one?
They're both at 4, right?
No, you have shot the 155th Royal Artillery once before, so it has taken a
Okay.
total of 3 damage from
That one.
sabotage/shooting.
Oh, it's taking 3 damage? 155th.
All right, go ahead and roll d20 plus 5. You want to hit a 12.
Okay, I'll do it.
With advantage if it took a shot.
What?
Did it take a shot?
It took a shot, but this is from your ships. Remember, they're not on the wall. They don't get advantage. Your ranged units are getting advantage because they're up on the walls. A 15 will do it. The 155th Royal Artillery breaks. Okay.
Also, that one shot they took at us, was that with disadvantage?
They shot at the Wraith Warriors.
They shot
Were they
at guys
defending?
who were outside the walls.
Yeah, but were they defending?
Oh, that's
Yes.
No, they would have been defending, yeah. Okay, so that turns it into the crit into a miss.
Ah,
Yeah! Thank you! Yeah!
you're welcome.
Thank you!
It's that military experience there.
The military experience to go, wait a minute, disadvantage.
Wait a minute, we were taking cover. Your mortars don't hit, damn it. That's not how war works.
Okay, your shore bombardment is now exhausted, though.
That's okay. It did some work.
So we will remove that because we are not going to need it. So they can go up to there.
Now we pull up our next ship. Our second fastest ship.
Actually, let's do.
Arbaz rises from the water riding on top of the Leviathan.
So you can go to there. You're well out of artillery range at this point. Yeah, okay, so you can. And then you can go to there. Okay. So it is now the Iranes' turn.
All right. The 12th has taken 3 damage so far, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Oh, but they have to strike the
You have to
face.
They
face
have to strike the
them.
front, yeah.
Yeah. And you can't turn properly.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because
based
we're blocked.
on- Yeah. So
Okay.
they're fixed on fighting the 25th.
That's fine. Are they allowed to ranged attack?
Range
'Cause of this-
it's same as it's the same as regular D&D where you can make ranged attacks in melee, but they're at disadvantage.
Got it. Okay. So then just attack what's in front of them. Plus 5.
That's going to be a hit.
Oh, did the cannon take a shot? Or what?
We the ship shot. We broke the 155th artillery.
Okay.
You guys shout without me.
Is it then the flame skulls?
Yes, that's right.
I would argue it's more important to shoot these Dark Trooper regiment right now. But oh well, it's done.
Okay. So the flame skulls. They're not as strong. And then they would have to turn, but that leaves them open to those guys attacking next turn. But piling in is still probably the best. Okay. Alright. So they only get a +2 to hit, if I'm reading that correctly, correct?
I think that's right. But they
Okay.
do get advantage because they are flanking.
Okay. I'll just do 2d20. We'll figure out which one's higher. 14 plus the 2, so it would be 16.
You got him. 1 damage.
Alright.
Okay. The 54 millionth and change Infernal Line Infantry.
Alright.
1 million change.
I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing out every single time. It's a
Why
funny
not?
joke, but I don't want to do that to myself.
1. Oh wait, no, I need to move over completely. Okay. Yep, that's them.
Okay. Let's see. Cavalry are gonna move up. The Dire Bees.
Alright. They have 600.
This is
Boop, 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 boop. And they are going to attack the 12th.
Okay, they have advantage because they're flanking.
And they are +4. Ooh, wow. So an 8, if it's not enough.
That's a 12. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. 2 bad rolls. It happens.
Okay. Let's see. The Black Bandana Raiders.
they will.
Out of curiosity, are flying units capable of cycle charging?
What do you mean?
Would they, the Dire Bees, on their turn, they have an ability, if they move 50 feet towards a target, they can hit and deal extra damage. Can they
Right.
back up and charge?
Yep.
So
Okay.
what they can do is, since they're like all around face, you can just have them circling around the enemy, and always stay flanking them, and then also getting that movement.
Yeah.
Sounds
You
good.
just have to be wary of opportunity attacks.
Okay, yeah, but
just
if they're not touching
never.
the face,
Right. If they're not touching a face, they can't be opportunity attacked.
okie dokie.
Correct. The Bandana Raiders are going to stay where they are. They're going to hold defend.
Okay. Bandana Raiders defend. The Golden Eagle bows, I assume, are just defending.
They are holding because of this fucker. So holding a shot.
If our Bandana Raiders and Wraith Warriors and everything stay where they are, their artillery is just going to stay where it is and bombard us without ever getting within range.
Oh, the
They
bandana
will.
raiders, they're out of range.
Well, yeah, but even if their artillery steps up to shoot them, they're still out of range of
Yeah.
our artillery.
Are I
Or
mean,
the classic blunder
yeah.
of just running outside the walls for no reason.
It's
my
I felt it was in character.
my fault. Sorry.
I'm not
Goldem.
ragging on you for it.
Classic rack.
I mean, I think it's classic Jacques. I
Plugging
mean,
it up.
remember, he's in this situation because he was a bad general.
Wow.
Thanks.
That was before you did. That was when you got the character rack. That is nothing about.
Thanks. It's good to know that I've done nothing to improve that. Thank you.
Your character's only sat around and went, "Ah, my 3 children."
Well, that is the Chainbreaker's turn then. The 517th, who I believe are. Oh, they're the archers up here that Lev is controlling.
Yep.
I think it's more of a fact that you've never had to face the cannons and know how obnoxious it is.
All right, this one.
Okay. All right. Is the cavalry still holding steady?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I am not going to play with cannons.
Okay. Then it is the 245th Marines who are still stuck. The Ancient Wraith Warriors, who are not devastated by cannon fire because they remembered to take cover.
Also, I'm not sure if Wraith is like suicidal or not.
So
So maybe I'm just-
180 movement takes 200. 180 degree takes 200 movement.
No, just 100.
Takes 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Do move them right here and then about face them again.
Well, you can't.
Or can you only turn once?
You can only turn once per turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll keep them like that.
Yeah, that's having faces on multiple faces makes your troops much more maneuverable.
Mm-hmm.
Or being able to teleport, like the swamp hunters.
Swamp hunters. Right. All right.
Okay, it is. Then that's the Vengeful Dead. Who are currently just outside the gates.
Right there.
Okay. The Swamp Hunters.
Will remain where they are.
Okay. The Dark Troopers. So the 12th Dark Trooper Regiment is going to attack into the Iranese with advantage this time. Highest one plus 4. So that's going to be 1 damage to the Iranese.
Oh.
And then
What? Why is this?
you can see that they are actually drinking the blood of the Iranese and they appear to be invigorated.
That's not good. In fact, that might be what we call bad.
Maybe.
And then their compatriots in the 25th Dark Trooper Regiment are going to do the same thing, but without advantage. And miss.
Where's wrong?
It's the little things.
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
It would not have mattered for that last one. But do I have to declare a parry before the attack roll is made?
That is correct, yes.
Now I know for the future.
Let's see. So then it is the human archer's turn.
All right. We're going to attack the same one that I attacked last time. The 12th Dark Trooper Regiment.
Okay. Okay. So you do 1 damage with the first attack, and the second attack wipes them from the sky because it reduces them. They go through this arrow storm with inhuman endurance, but it's just too many arrows.
There we go. All right.
Fight in the shade.
And I think that's all the ones that are close to anything. So, yep.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, we can just put them all in there as a block like that. That works. The stormtroopers. So you can see that the 28th Imperial Stormtroopers marches onward with inhuman vigor, heedless of the cannon fire that is raining down on them, and they take out little canteens of blood and drink from them to regain a bit more health. So the 28th are not currently defending. They have cast Healing Miracle as their cantrip for the battle. But they do march forward, as do their compatriots here. And then their compatriots here can do, well, they've got to do, that's 100, and they can do that, 150, 250, or 150, 200, 250, and they can't move there because it's difficult terrain.
Oh, can you move diagonally forward? I fucking forgot that.
You can,
You
yeah.
can.
I could have gotten an extra square on all those ranged guys at the top of moving.
Actually,
Fuck.
they'll be
Oh, well.
there. Okay, then the arquebusiers are also going to keep rushing forward. Desmodus is going to move forward. The footmen, so the 5th Dumont footmen are going to continue retreating towards the side. They're going to attempt a rally. They do not rally, so they will be off the battlefield on their next turn. So actually, we'll put them over here because they're basically they're no longer a factor in this battle. They have broken.
First blood.
You guys have destroyed 2 units
Second,
already.
third blood.
Third blood. But their compatriots are going to continue to advance. Let's see. You guys can only move forward 400 feet. Can they go? Yeah, they can do that. So they're gonna. These guys move forward to there. But their compatriots are going to move forward to there. And there. And I think they can do that and then that. They're gonna have some trouble the next turn though. This broken terrain is not doing them any favors.
Good.
Then it is the Ephraim Warform's turn.
Yeah, I'll just keep moving down. That'll be them.
Okay. The Golden Eagle Warriors.
They're just vibing. I'm
Okay.
gonna do a little heal.
Okay. Who are you healing?
Uh,
I
we
think
still
you're. I think the Iranis are the ones that have been hurt so far.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Plus
Alright.
16. Good God.
It's a good combo.
Not even close.
Okay. The 5/12 Chainbreakers.
Are they not stuck?
They are stuck. They'll remain where they are.
Okay.
Why did I ask?
The zombies.
Yeah, we'll do that. Moving these zombies right there, does that eat the rest of their movement? Or are they technically out of difficult terrain when they start moving?
I think they'll be out of difficult terrain when they start moving, so they've got 200 more,
Okay,
or 100 more rather.
so there.
Okay.
Bugs. I think I'll just move them right there, because if I move them diagonally, they're gonna be gridlock.
Okay. Eric. So Eric can roll to recharge his breath weapon, and then also decide what to do.
Boss Cusco? Is he muted?
Possibly.
Who are we on?
So,
It's you.
Sorry.
you.
Sorry.
Eric.
With
Tony is-
Eric, yes.
Yeah.
No one wants to play with Eric.
He does not get the breath back. He does not have a charge bonus. So it's just going to be a slash.
Okay, with advantage because he's flanking.
Okay. So how do you guys do your version of the fancy advanced?
It's slash roll 2d20 KH1, so for keep highest one, and then plus whatever. And if you have disadvantage, it's keep KL for keep lowest.
Okay.
That's going to be a hit, and I believe that's
For-
2 damage.
It is 2 damage.
All right. He tears through the Dark Troopers and destroys them.
Eric is actually doing something.
quite a bit of something. He's done more damage than most of our units.
That's true.
For the first time in his life, he's useful and he likes it.
He probably feels pretty good about that.
I'm so happy I recruited him.
Minx still has reservations.
I helped.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say,
did
I feel like
help.
Aerith had a lot of hand in that as well.
How dare you?
Okay. And that's him.
Okay. Cannons.
Now, is there anything funky going on with Blankwood other than the fact that he's like teleporting around?
No.
Hmm. He gets 3 cannon shots. Fuck this guy. What is he doing?
Okay.
This is a
AC
ruse, but I'm
17.
taking it. I'm thinking. Maybe we should only shoot one cannon at him. Fuck it. Well, you know what? This misses
You
anyway.
do have advantage because he had to use his action to teleport.
Well, now I gotta roll it again. There you go. Hit him.
That's a hit.
Fuck this guy. I don't know if he takes extra from fire damage. Actually, in this game, he doesn't, but yeah, well. Yeah, if he's gonna do that shit, fucking get shot, you fucking dingus. Every fucking cannon. Blow his fucking ass up.
Yeah, that is 3 hits.
Get out of here, idiot.
Yep.
16 plus 3,
Well,
16
it's
plus 3.
I'd
Blow
throw
his
another
You
ass
deal
cannon.
6
out.
damage to him.
Yeah,
as you
what
blow
are
away
you
his
doing?
bodyguard.
He's like, I am a master of tactics. Teleports in the middle of the field, gets shot to death. What are you doing?
I taught Jacques everything he knows. Oh!
I was about to make that joke, and I didn't want to deprecate myself. You ass.
He's like, I can parry cannonballs. Teleports in the middle of the field. Oh, fuck. Mistimed it.
Nah, I'd win.
And I think that's that arc. I'm not gonna even think about it. So I'm just gonna shoot those guys that healed themselves.
Okay. They also did not defend because they had to heal themselves. That's a hit.
All right, cool. Everything like hit. Yay! Woo!
With a spirited round of cannon fire, you tear into Blackwood and his attendants. You can see it's just him now, by himself.
Awkward.
Wait, this was his plan. He was like, minions, shield me.
Yep.
I'm getting real vibes of those snipers couldn't hit the broadside of a barn from here. Dies to snipers 1 second later.
He did teleport next to the town. Maybe like he miscast a little bit. He teleported. He wanted to teleport and buy a house, but he teleported next to the village.
What are you gonna do?
Oh
shoot
no!
me? Ah.
Scatter dice.
Fuck.
No.
Gets shot. Fuck.
Yeah, like he teleported onto the beach. It's like, what the fuck's that? That's Blackwood. Shoot him.
So he is going to move forward 200, and then he can teleport.
No.
What's the
Stop
range
him.
on our archers?
Yeah, the golden. These guys were ready, right?
What's the range
Well,
on them? though?
he can teleport 600 feet, so
Oh, okay.
he's well out of range when he gets
Well,
to here.
I don't even know where we got these things.
But
Maybe they can
If
teleport.
he
too.
moved up 200 feet.
Well, he's not an he's a fool, but he's not an idiot.
But that's what you said.
Uh.
You said it. He said he moved up 200 feet and then teleported. I think that's
Well, now the
Full grounds for
golden
shots.
eagles can shoot the wraith warriors to death.
I'm just saying.
Looks like they healed though. Maybe my thing's not updated.
Oh no, because remember Elijah pointed out that the attack should have been with disadvantage because they were defending, and so then that caused it
Right.
to miss. So he turned a crit into a miss
Oh,
with the power
Tactic.
of remembering the rules.
The power. It's a very good power.
Yeah. And then it is the enemy artillery's turn. The 155th is currently broken, so they are going to run away towards that edge as fast as their legs can go, which is not very fast. And then they are going to attempt to make a rally saving throw. They are stubborn, which gives them +1 for every destroyed or broken ally, which is currently 4. And they have a base of +3, so they get +7. They do not rally.
Ah.
Their compatriots, however, might be able to shoot something. We'll see. They can shoot some zombies, but these guys cannot, so they can just move up next to right there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so it's gonna be 1 shot on the zombies.
At
+3.
disadvantage.
D20. Keep lowest. 1 + 3. And miss.
Oh, no. The zombies catch the cannonball, fill it with lead, fill it with silver, something.
I mean, yeah, if their cannons stay out there and keep missing our units you sent out front, that's actually a great thing because it means we have more time to shoot their infantry and Blackwood. So maybe
Yeah.
sending them out there will work out in our
Jocko's a
advantage.
tactical genius.
It might work out. That's the thing about this. You never know.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty tightly balanced thing, where disadvantage is actually a pretty big deal, and so is advantage. Um. So yeah. All right. So that is the end of the round. I think this is probably a good place to pause since we are right at time and we are at the top of the round, so we don't have to remember where we were. We can just pick up right at the beginning. So we'll get back to this next week as the battle finally actually like gets into the melee. Like we've kind of worked our way through the initial salvos, and now we might actually next time we're back, we'll actually probably get into the melee, the clash.
I do
the
want to
push of
suss one
pike.
thing out. How many attendants did Blackwood have?
I mean, he had a couple dozen. They're all like high-ranking vampires that just get blown to smithereens.
Arrows are technically stakes, right?
Six
Yeah.
HP worth of vampires.
Yeah.
Trying to judge if he's like at half or just a little bit left. Maybe he's got like 2 HP. I don't know.
Were they holding though? I'm really stuck on this. You did say if they were holding and he moved up,
He's turning into bats.
but he moved up 200 feet first. Fine. Anyways, I will
What
say.
were you getting at? You moved up to 200 feet.
But
If
they
he
were
moved up
holding-
200 first, our held action activates and he gets shot.
Yes.
You
that's
can't
what I'm
act.
saying.
You can't hold a. You can't hold an action, can you?
You
Yes.
can, yeah. You can
Okay.
ready an action.
Let us shoot him and his stupid ruffles.
No, you gotta deal with him. No, the Ruffles is the other guy.
But they all have poor taste in clothing. It doesn't really matter. It's all
Mhm.
bad, visually.
Okay, modernist much?
It's called having a sense of taste. There's a lot of older clothing styles that I genuinely adore. However, 15th century, 16th century Spanish ruffles is not one of them.
Well, they're Spanish inspired, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
Also, I will say,
Ruffles.
I'm gonna
From
start
the
talking
beginning
in a
of
Hispanic
this-
accent.
from the beginning of this session to the end, I do like this version better. than the
I
other
mean,
one.
you're awake, so that's a pretty ringing endorsement, I think.
That is true. I would fall asleep. Yeah. Well, I like it. I still think we should have shot him, but I like it.
We're trying.
Well, hopefully next time the bees will be able to charge him.
My cavalry goes before their infantry, right?
I believe so. Yeah, you can check the initiative order.
Someone remind me that I want to move next turn.
Well, unfortunately, the
Okay.
zombies are partially in your way.
He can move.
That's fine. I
Not.
have ranged.
He
I
can
have
move
ranged
around the
attacks.
zombies.
Okay.
He can move
And-
around the zombies.
Yeah, even if I couldn't, I have ranged attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in the
And
beeple.
then that's when, and then as you move up, that's when the swamp hunters will come in, and then you attack their face. The swamp hunters get inflamed.